What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video, and what do you call it? This video is my son is scared of food. The hell? Scared of how does he eat? So let's get into this video. Let's go. I gotta start it back.
Parents understand the struggle of trying to get their kids to eat the right foods, but what happens when your child is afraid of pretty much all food? Check out this story.
All food?
When Michael was first born, he had problems bottle feeding, breastfeeding. We switched his formula numerous times. We had to use a dropper to give him milk for a while. He never really took any baby food. We did go to doctors. The doctors were telling us that as he got older, it would get better. Michael is now 9 years old, and he still does not eat any type of food. He has about 5 things on his list.
I like to eat Cheez-Its, Goldfish, Doritos, Cheetos, and Lay's.
That's
now
it?
He has a fear of certain things he's not familiar with, and it's mostly all the foods.
I never had pizza, chicken nuggets, spaghetti.
He needs his vitamins, he needs his nutrients. I try to get Michael to eat every day. I've even taken grapes, oranges, fruit. I've made games. I throw them up in the air, in my mouth. We've done therapy, hypnosis, psychotherapy, counseling.
Damn!
I've starved him. I've made him sit at the
Hypnosis,
table.
therapy.
Yelled at him.
God
I've done
damn.
everything, and I don't know what else to do.
Don't like what my mom eats. She always trying to get me food every day because I'm not going to be healthy.
My greatest fear is my son dying of diabetes or heart failure, and I couldn't live with that.
I always say I'm going to live. Y'all want to live up to 100 years old, and I just don't want to die.
100 years old.
Michael's mom, Sandra, joins us now, and I think a lot of mothers can relate to a picky eater, but Michael's aversion to food is at a level so severe where there are days where all he'll eat are maybe some crackers.
That's correct. When he's around food, he vomits, gags, runs, throws up. His oxygen level drops to 80%.
Wow.
His pulse shoots to over 150.
What the hell?
He's very afraid of food.
And when you see this happen, what goes through your mind as a mother, feeling, I'm sure at times, powerless? No matter what you do, you can't get through to him.
Right. I've tried to starve him. I've spanked him. I've yelled. I've been frustrated totally. And so, as the last resort, I let him eat what he's familiar with.
So at this point, is it fair to say you've almost given up?
I have given up, and right now his weight is he's getting heavier. It's just getting worse, so I don't know what else to do.
I do think a lot of parents out there can empathize with your situation.
What? What? Hold up, guys. I'm gonna skip to the next video because how you just gonna leave me leave me there? Okay, let me click to this because the next video is right next to it. So that's really sad, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like, how they just gonna cut me off right there? Like, what the hell is that about? Alright, okay. Let's get it. Let's go.
Obviously,
Both of the links will be in the
Michael's
description.
case is pretty extreme, and wanting to help give Michael and his mom the best chance of success, we reached out to the Kennedy Krieger Institute in Baltimore, Maryland. They have one of the nation's best pediatric feeding disorders programs. Dr. Peter Girolami and Dr. Eric Levy, the program director and medical director, both join us now via Skype. And docs, thanks so much, number one, for joining us. When you are dealing with someone who's in Michael's situation, has aversion to basically every single food out there, save a few different types, how do you go about treating that?
Well, the first step is really identifying all the factors that go into why he's avoiding foods, why he's selective, similar to what Dr. Dow was talking about. So we have a feeding disorders clinic at Kennedy Krieger, and we initially see patients for evaluation by an interdisciplinary team that includes a physician or nurse practitioner, a behavioral psychologist, a nutritionist, and either an occupational therapist or speech language pathologist, because many of the children we see also have oral motor issues. And then based on the team's evaluation, we come up with an individualized plan for each patient. We also have an intensive feeding therapy program. We treat many children that are similar to Michael, who have significant oral or food aversion, who vomit when they see food, or who have other fear of food. And in that treatment program, the typical length of treatment is about 6 to 8 weeks.
We know that you're the best of the best, and clearly talking to Sandra here, he really admits to all of us that this is out of her league, and I know that you all have something you'd like to share.
Yes, so as program director, I get to put the good news out there is after going over and hearing your story, we'd like to offer you a complimentary evaluation with our interdisciplinary team. And if Michael is appropriate and you're comfortable with the setup here, we're going to work with the insurance company to make sure that there's no cost to you and Michael for treatment.
Yes. Thank you.
I wonder if they help him.
Thank you. I'm so relieved that we're not the only ones and that there is help. Thank you.
That's crazy, man.
Docs, thanks so much for offering your services to Sandra and Michael. Also want to point out the good people at the Points Guide. They've agreed to provide round-trip air travel to Baltimore for up to 2 separate trips for the 2 of you, so you don't have to worry about travel costs.
That's a blessing.
Thank you.
That's a blessing.
Does that sound good to you, Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming out here. Thanks for meeting with Dr. Dow and for meeting all these lovely people out here. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, maybe we'll have you back out here sometime. How's that sound?
Good.
Thank you, buddy. Sandra, thank you as well.
Thank you so much.
That's crazy. I had to add 2 of them Johns in there because I had to know what was going to go on. But, yo, it's your guy. It's the guy, the Chosen Pharaoh. Like, comment, and subscribe if you hadn't subscribed already. Go to my page and click that bell button while you're at it. If you guys are really don't want to miss any of my videos, hit me up on my local sites. It's your boy, the Chosen Pharaoh. We out of here. Peace.